good morning, everybody, and thank you all for joining us today. I'm Doug Kaufman. I'm editor of Tomorrow's Technician at Babcock's Media right down the road in Akron, Ohio. And we started off as magazines, and our first magazine was in the tire industry. Actually, it was in the rubber industry because tires weren't really too big of a part of the industry back in the early 1900s. And so the founder of our company, actually the grandfather of our current CEO, bought this magazine, moved it to Akron. He worked at Firestone with Harvey Firestone back in the old days. And since then, we've had a bunch of other magazines, including Tomorrow's Technician. And Tomorrow's Tech is the, I don't want to say publication anymore because now we've gone digital, but it's for the students, it's for the teachers, it's for the next generation of automotive industry professionals. All of the people in the industry, a lot of the names that you see on the walls here support our magazine because they want to support you guys, and they really want to make sure that you have the best education when you get out into helping to solve the technician shortage. You probably have heard that there's a significant shortage of automotive and diesel technicians out there, and what CVCC is doing to help offset that is amazing. So you guys are in a great place, and keep up the good work, and you know, you're going to do well in this industry. One of the big things that we do is the Instructor of the Year program. And so that's why we're here today, obviously to celebrate a local hero, you know, a hometown boy who did good. We don't do the Instructor of the Year program alone, however. Babcock's Tomorrow's Tech is a big supporter of it, but I'd also like to recognize Randy Pindor from Blaster. Blaster's right up the road. And without Blaster's help, we certainly could not do what we do. And so, Randy, would you come up and just talk a little bit, if you would, about your commitment to you know, education and why Blaster feels that the Instructor of the Year program is important?
I like to start with the story out. I probably told the story far too many times. I need a new one. I was here too. I was Parma High School. We had a vocational wing. I was a small engine guy, a drafting guy, a carpentry guy, and then eventually small engine mechanics, and then auto tech 1, auto tech 2 is what they called it. So I get this, I love this, and it's still in my blood. Hence why we do this. It kind of makes your mind think of things, whatever you're going to be in engineering or accounting or full technicians all the way through life. And I stick with this right now if I were you, because there's a high demand for this field. But we want to support you guys and help you stay in this program. We need auto technicians, we need diesel technicians, we need power sports and farm and ag. We need it really bad. The industry's kind of in a high demand for it. So we want to help you guys out. We want to support you guys and girls. Great to see that. And keep you going through this path and this career. It's a really good career for you. It pays well now. It's kind of a cool accolade to have as well. So we just want to support you guys. We know you need our products too, so it's good to get those in your hands and let you use them. We always give you guys here to school. We worked with Joe Lamatrice for years, donating products here and all the programs around the country. So keep it with it. We thank you. We need you.
Well, I think without further ado, we've just got to bring up the man of the hour, Jerry Koenig. Let's do this. Jerry, well done. You know, we talked to these instructors. We've done at least 6 a year for the last 4 years. This program has been going on, and it's such a pleasure to be able to recognize you in this way. And so we've got a couple of gifts for you here from us. We've got a little trophy for you with look at the.
Thank you.
For $1,000 to the school, to the program. So. So while we've got you both here, I'd like to do a kind of a quick interview with you to, Jerry, in your perspective, how does it feel to be the best of the best? Talk about the bragging rights that you have for this. Let's talk about you.
Well, I'm not one to brag about myself. I'm pretty humble on this, and it was even difficult when I left this morning and I told my wife, I said, well, this is a big day today. And she just kind of looked at me, she said, just be yourself. and give thanks where thanks needs to be. And I do give thanks to the blessings that I have to be able to do what I do each and every day. I am so grateful to be able to come here every day and change the lives of students, you guys. It's all about you. I come here every day, pumped up, excited, and driven to make sure you're the best techs or the best tradesperson that are going out there. That's what I come in for. I live for that. And to be honored in this way, it's not a very comfortable thing, but it's a very honorable thing. And I am grateful for both the Babcock Media and Tomorrow Technicians team, the Blaster Corporation for what they do to support us in the field. Without industry support, we can't do what we can do. And we need you guys to help us get these students to be the best that they can be.
Jerry, you've been doing it a long time. What have been the changes been, your approach to education? How have things started, or how have things changed over the last 30 years? 30 years for this guy.
First, I'm going to need some Grecian formula. But no, the student really hasn't changed. The industry has. The industry has become very technical. When we look at things today, everything is driven electrically. We really have to re-gear and reform our thoughts at how we approach troubleshooting and mechanic work as itself. It's an everyday change. We have to continue to learn. I continue to go to school, and I encourage the students, continue your education. Don't stop here. This isn't the stopping point. This is the starting point. You need to continue to educate yourself to be the best that you can possibly be. I continue to do it. I've been in this field for over 40 years. And did I just say 40 years? My goodness. And I still have to go back for education because it's an ever-changing world. And our job as instructors is to make sure that you guys are staying current with what's out there in technology.
Now, you didn't take a summer vacation. A lot of us took the summer off, but you didn't take a summer vacation.
No.
Talk about what you did this summer.
This summer, and I've shared this with my students, is I went on to an academy. It's called the NRVTA, National Recreational Vehicle Training Academy. I went for training myself. I spent 5 weeks in Texas in a classroom, 5 days a week, where everybody else was out in the summer, kicked up by the pool, enjoying their summers off. I was in class. I'm trying to improve myself, and that's what I ask you guys to do. Continue to try to improve yourself each and every day. That's where I spend my time.
So, Randy, you were here. I mean, I didn't know that you started here as well. Talk about that, what you've seen coming into Blaster. Talk about Blaster's success story as a Northeast Ohio.
Yeah, so Blaster's been around. If you guys know PB Blaster, I don't know if you know it or not. Hopefully the auto techs guys do know it. We've been around since 1957. It's a family-owned business, probably 4 miles down the road off of Rockside and Canal by the towpath down there by the movie theater. We used to make, we made a lot of products, but with mainly PB Blaster. And then, we started making other products like silicone lube and lithium greases and part wash solvents for your parts wash tanks and cleaners and degreasers. And over time, as we continue to grow, we bought more brands. So we really support the brands that you guys use. I don't know if you know Gunk. We have Liquid Wrench, we have Tight Seal with Tire Inflator, we have AC Avalanche, which fills or fixes your air conditioning units for the backyard mechanic DIY guys. This isn't changing evaporators and changing pumps. This is a guy who has a car, the air conditioning is not working, I need a fix. But we've been growing, and there's a kind of a core to our business, and it's a unique business where, look, I'm a guy who gets my hands dirty. I play around with motorcycles and jet skis and cars and boats, you name it, right? I'm still doing that kind of tinkering. The cars are a little different now. They're a lot different now. I can't, now, the latest car I bought, I can't even open the hood and know what I'm doing. And that's your advantage. You're gonna outpace the backyard mechanic guys if you learn the trades that he's trying to teach you. And so back to this part, so we met Joe who you guys probably don't know, but we were here a long time ago, Joe Lametries. He came to us about 15 years ago, and he was doing a car show or something, and he said, hey, I'm doing a car show, if you have anything you could give us. And one of our guys, Tommy Rayback, who looks like Jerry, he's got a big gray beard. He's been in the business for 40 years, and he donated a bunch of products to the school for the car show, and from that time on, we've been here ever since. Hence, we started the Blaster University program with you guys as well, giving you products to use in your shop for free. Just use them, enjoy them, you need them. But it's all coming from the idea of this was where I started as well. I mean, literally working since 14 years old it was called Mike's Car Care up in Parma. I was changing oil and rotating tires at 14 years old after school. And a long time ago, not as old as that, but a long time ago.
So let's talk a minute about Blaster University. Explain what the Blaster University is.
Yeah, it started as we wanted to just support the schools and the instructors and help you guys through. And as we evolved it kind of took a little hurdle or stumble there during COVID because COVID shut everything down. But we create classroom information for you. One's how to read an SDS sheet, so you need to know how to read SDSs. Difference between lubricants, penetrants. We're looking at doing HVAC stuff next and grease videos yet. So the instructors have a program. What do you want to call it? Classroom program information. We also then have tests online you could take, and you get a certificate if you pass the test. And it's great to go in your little portfolio as you go out for jobs. You have a little bit more credentials behind you when you do that. We donate products to the classroom. We let you guys we don't charge anything for it. We let you guys have free product and give you classroom information for free. We do this kind of thing to try to get more money into the school so you could buy more equipment or epoxy your floors or whatever you want to do with it. It's up to you. And we want to eventually morph this into really a bigger program where I have some ideas where we want to start hiring students out of here as well for certain things we want to do. So there's a lot of things we're trying to do with the program. It took a real hard stop at COVID, and that was about 2 years now, right? We had all these plans. We worked with Babcock's to get this going, and then we hit this wall with COVID, and now we're trying to get back into this. Is the first
time we've been together.
Yeah, in a real place since COVID started in 2020. So.
Yeah. And we also have T2U, which is an online series of training that's sponsored by Summit Racing. So we've got partners in this area between Blaster and Summit and the automotive companies around, the tire dealers. This is an incredible location for opportunity.
And I said it before, it's without the support that we get from both the industry and the media side of it and the training that we receive from you, it really kind of helps stabilize our programs and to help enhance them and what we do in the training. And your product, everywhere you go, Blaster Chemical is everywhere. And we use it here in the school. I use it at home. My flammable cabinet at home is filled with it. And it's not just the mechanical industry. I've seen product that would be used in your industry as well. I've seen a garage door lube. I use all that inside there. So it really is a team effort for us to do what we do to enhance the students and their ability and their education so they can go forth with the best of the best. So that's why I'm very thankful for Blaster. I'm thankful for Tomorrow's Technician and all that you guys do.
Yeah. Hey, Randy, one more question. What don't we know about penetrants and lubricants? What are the, what's coming? What is?
Oh, yeah. Well, we have, so for the auto guys here, we just did about 15, 18 competitive testing on, we're making sure we have the best product in the market, period. So we have our product management team and our chemical engineers come in and we tested about 15 to 18 of the competing penetrants. And we still are number one. It works the best on the torque test and on a wicking test, but we're gonna make something better. We're in development right now for a better penetrant that is odor-free, possibly clear, possibly non-staining, works faster, has other properties that I'm not gonna give it too much away because it's probably somewhere where people will read it. But we have other properties that we're working at right now, hopefully to have it ready for next season. But nothing to know other than thank you for using the product if you do use it. We appreciate it. Carpentry and those guys, Amish love a dry lube to keep the dust off your power saws, and they use it. Amish guys use it everywhere they go. They spray it on reciprocating saws and their circular saws and their table saws, and it keeps all the dust out of clinging. But penetrant-wise, we still have the best, and we're making it even better. More to come.
Hey, the best, right? That's what we're celebrating right here. The best. How about a round of applause for Jerry Koenig, Instructor of the Year. Keep up the great work, Jerry. Randy, you keep up the great work too.
Sure, appreciate it. Jerry, congratulations.